But we probably still would get there, even though we're gonna run this back like 5, 6, 7 more times. But let me be very honest, and I hope you understand that this is coming from a complete place of sincerity and honesty. And yes, I have a favorite rapper that happens to be in this, but I'm still trying my very best to be honest. And I hope you can see by my reaction by the songs. I'm not saying nothing is garbage, especially when the songs are good or whatever. Anyway, I don't. Currently, this is how I'm seeing it. And y'all could agree or disagree. Rapping wise, I don't think either or is going too crazy out rapping the other. To be fair, that's what I believe. However, I will say Kendrick is out moving Drake. He's doing the things we would expect Drake to do, and I think Drake might have started to do when he dropped Tailor Made. He's dropping incessantly, quickly, timely. He's continuing trends and doing callbacks and driving a narrative. And here's the thing, whether true or not, some of these things, because honestly, just to be honest, do I think Drake's a pedophile? Fuck no. Do I think he likes kids? No. And also, this is part of, this is rap battle and beef. Niggas do lie. You know what I mean? Like, Drake doesn't have a child. He doesn't have a daughter. But, shit, it sounded good for the moment. This and third. He's out salacious storying Drake. Hey, if a nigga gonna come to you with the headlines of he might be a pedophile and hiding another child, which is a daughter, shit. Like, whether both of those things are true or not, in the era where we were approaching this with some tea, like oh, somebody has to drop some in this guy, and I'm also out teeing him. I'm dropping things about him. Like Drake mentioned, yo, you beat up your girl. Okay, hey, that is a piece of like information. Probably got to get it vetted a little bit. He probably also has to touch on it a little bit more for people to really know, because we don't know too much about that situation, right? He also mentioned maybe your kid is not yours, is day free. Hey, whether true or not, he would have to go down that route of trying to paint that picture. What Kendrick is kind of good at doing, once he starts on a theme, he lays the seeds. He basically like starts watering the plant, and then he pretty much starts growing this idea or this concept. And again, I do believe that Kendrick is creative enough that for the masses, I don't think it matters if these things are true, right? Like, I don't think it matters for the masses if Drake is not a fucking pervert and not a, like, creep. You know what I'm saying? All right, so people are saying compromise. I don't think that's a compromise take. I'm telling you, there's two things I think he has a leg up on Drake with, right? And I told you those two things. Rapping wise, maybe we could disagree on this if you want. I don't think he's out rapping Drake like that. Like, obviously, and by the way, this is more of an upbeat tempo. You're gonna think a nigga's rapping better when he's on some Al Green soul sample. I'm sorry. You're gonna think he's rapping better. But I don't think none of these niggas are clearly out rapping the others. I think Kendrick is out moving Drake and also out teeing him, whatever the case is. You get what I mean? And by the way, those things matter in the beef though. Matter in the battle. So I'm not gonna say we shouldn't consider that. Anyway, let's run this back again. Psst.